后呢，最后我们还有一个项目是去年我们也介绍过很多次，那就是 Puffer。Puffer 呢，它的背景很特别，它被币安投资，它被富达投资，它被富兰克林投资 （Franklin Templeton）。对，然后呢，他们现在要解决的问题很特别。然后呢，如何透过 Based Rollup 来解决以太坊上面很多的问题？对，然后呢，我觉得今天是一个很好的时间来认识一下 Puffer。So let's welcome Amir from Puffer. Where's Amir? All right, let's do it.
Thank you. Once again, thank you, MrBlock, for inviting us to another MrBlock Summit. Today, I'm going to talk about a lot of I told you so's. So get ready for a lot of I told you so's from Puffer. But what really we're going to focus on is the ultimate yield machine and how we ended up where we are. The RWA and stablecoin market has continued to grow on chain with institutions like BlackRock, Fidelity, and others like participating. With another yet growing sector in global payments as well, currently dominating the block space on Ethereum and other blockchains. Institutions, almost all of the institutions would like to get on chain. Either they would like to have their own blockchains. They want to have their own blockchains that are composable and very fast. We have seen certain blockchain providers emerging in that market. There is almost $100 billion worth of demand sitting on top of Ethereum L1 and its block space on staking and restaking because majority of the RW being captured. How did we get here? Now, the compliance regime, including the Genius Act, the Clarity Act that is upcoming and being reviewed back in the Congress today, is pushing this adoption. Before I get to that, I need to demystify some stuff. I need to make sure that everybody is on the same page about what the institutions are looking for as they are stepping into the market. They are looking for store of value. They want to replace something like a gold, it's something more movable, a digital asset like Ethereum and Bitcoin. They're looking for yield. Traditionally, they go to short-term, long-term bonds for yield, but now they can look into liquid staking. Similar to short-term bonds, if you look at dollar as the infrastructure for the finance, you can look at Ethereum for that and staking as the yield bond or liquid staking. Many times, many alt L1s or others have said that we would like to treat Ethereum and Bitcoin or other chains as a settlement layer like Swift. Swift is not a settlement layer. It is a communication layer. Ethereum is a settlement layer that settles every 18 minutes. You're going to see a lot of memes. With the adoption of stablecoins, a lot of you might ask, what is going to happen to my ETH and BTC? Like the entire blockchain is getting replaced by USDC and USDT. This is just the beginning. We're a big believer that at this point, stablecoins are just a Trojan horse to get bigger adoption in DeFi, to gain higher adoption in ETH and BTC. Payments are just a tool to actually get adoption at this space. But certainly, many financial primitives, including yield, future credit, and borrow rates are all moving on chain very soon. How is Puffer positioned to capture majority of this market is a question you might ask. Why are you even talking about this? You're merely a liquid staking protocol. Over the past 3 years, ever since our launch, we have positioned ourselves carefully to capture each of these market sectors. By starting at liquid staking and liquid restaking, we're capturing the Ethereum block space. We're going to sit on top of majority of the transactions that a BlackRock, Fidelity, or others are performing. Recently, we have announced the launch of our own blockchain stack, UniFi. And for the institutional reasons, we are also calling it a ProMax for institutional users. We have also launched liquid staking as a service for major exchanges, hedge funds, asset allocators that do not want to mix their assets with other providers that are permissionless. These are the few of the spaces that we made sure that we integrated to be prepared for institutional adoption. This is more of a spicy take. You might say Vitalik just disowned the entire L2 ecosystem last week. This might be very true. This is one of, I told you once, since last year, L2s have seriously stranged Ethereum L1 by taking away user and its liquidity. It was just about time that we hear Vitalik saying that. It was just about time that we get Based Rollups and native execution environments take their truthful place. That's where at Puffer we're partnering with some of the best in the industry to ship our blockchain as a service for institutions. Institutions are probably the main adopter of L2s or rollups. Moving forward in the future, we do not need any more general purpose rollups that copy pasta the L1 on. And that's our major focus for the future. Ultimately, you want to be tapped to the ecosystem that has the highest liquidity. If you're an institution, if you are an early adopter, if you are a latecomer, you want liquidity. And the most composable systems that use Puffer's composable infrastructure are going to be able to access that. The game stays the same. The next perp that launches with a composable environment, the next stablecoin and payment provider, the next RWA, maybe New York Stock Exchange that launches on a fully composable blockchain can win the game. Just a quick refresher on Puffer for those of you have forgotten. We have initially launched with a liquid staking protocol. We broke all the records in the book and we reached over $1 billion in deposits in less than 16 days. And we're set to do it on our future infrastructure and other things that we're providing in the future as well. We have some of the major institutional backers that are moving into blockchain and we're helping them get on board. If you want to get involved, just look at our yield products, our vaults, our staking solutions. You can run a validator on Puffer today. You can build with us if you want to build your own app chain and do not want to go through the headache of deploying your infrastructure. Just talk to us. We are app bullish. Just build apps. Forget about infra. And of course, you can participate in our governance. If you have any questions, you can find me in the venue. Thank you all.